Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Chaos Space Marines Kharn the Betrayer. No, this isn't an old video from 2.5 years ago when he first came out. I thought I'd just buy him because his rules are pretty awesome, and it's my first experience of standard Chaos Space Marines. He features in the Chaos Space Marine Codex. No doubt if they release new Lucius the Eternal or Fabius Bile model, I'll probably pick them up at some point. I was very tempted with the Kharn Skulltaker and Bloodletter models, but I didn't quite buy the bullet on them. Maybe I will in the future, who knows. Or maybe if they release them after Vigilus Ablaze, I probably would have picked them up, but it's a little bit late in the day now. Even though that doesn't make sense because I've obviously just picked Kharn up. Anyway, this model will cost you £22. It's a fair amount of money, but he's a single character, named character, so you're only ever going to buy one, and Games Workshop sort of put that into their pricing of these models because they're not going to be selling multiple of these. So £22, basically the same price as a Primaris character, really. He's on this big base. Let's unwrap him. I wonder if he's got the old rules in. He might do. Let's just see. So that's what he looks like. I'm not a huge fan of these chains here, but I am of the way he looks and his pose of running, and his massive axe called Gorechild, and his plasma pistol. Pretty decent. So let's unbox this. He's a Berserker champion of the Blood God. I may get some Khorne Berserkers when they redo them horrible models. This is what he looks like. He does have the old mod rules. Wow, so this has been sat somewhere on a shelf maybe for 2 years or so. Even got a Chaos artifact there. So yeah, ignore these rules that you get with him if you do actually get him. That's how to put him together. Quite straightforward. Take you probably like 10 minutes, if that. There might be a few mold lines, but we'll have a look. This is what he comes in. One of these plastic trays. Sprue is a bit bent. Not sure why, but it is a bit bent. Hopefully that'll be all right. Maybe it's just the Khorne energies, creating that. Fair bit of detail on him, on Gorechild, and on his helmet. Very warped looking figure. Doesn't look to be too many mold lines. There's the chains. There's his plasma pistol. Really quite cool. Plasma pistol has its own like power coupling maybe to the power plant, with loads of grenades there. Pretty good. And yeah, awesome looking greaves. He's got some hair or something coming from his helmet. Yeah, that axe looks immense. He gets lots of attacks, and he can get more and more attacks as he goes through. Clearly I'll be going through the rules and things from the new Chaos Space Marine Codex, the 8th edition rules for him. Once I've built him, it won't take me that long to build at all, but I just wanted to do a sort of quick unboxing and first look at him. I'll try and get his review out shortly after I've covered all of the new Chaos Space Marine releases, a bit like with what I did with Genestealer Cults, in that I covered all of the new releases for Genestealer Cults, did the review of the scenery piece and the codex, and then started to release reviews for all the other units that I had, and this will be no different. What do you guys think of him? He seems to be quite a lot of money just for this. If you look at it on face value, it is £22 for this. One of the most expensive sprues out there, I would say, along with the Primaris Space Marine sprues. It's a lot of money, £22. I mean, typically you pay £25 or so for a Forge World resin model, which would undoubtedly have a lot more detail. But there we go. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Death to the False Emperor.